Okay.
I enjoy the atmosphere.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Yeah, Nigeria.
Nigeria. You're not playing.
No, yeah, I mean, we didn't qualify.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Adepoye to be reporting for Sports Radio, Brila FM. So I have an Australian fan here with me. It is goalless, and you guys are second behind Australia.
Yeah. We played well in the first half. I hope that we can continue in the second half. And as long as Tunisia doesn't win France, we're going to go to the next round. Woo!
So have you been having fun inside the fan park?
Yeah, the fan park's pretty good. I think the fact that there's such a long line for drinks, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, other than that...
Yeah, or with drinks?
Every drink, yeah. Other than that, it's pretty good. Like, Qatar hosted the World Cup pretty good, other than the accommodation. Yeah.
Okay, but generally, how is Qatar for you? The experience so far in Qatar?
Qatar was pretty good. I think they did a good job at hosting the tournament overall. I think a little bit of shortcoming here and there, but as a package overall, it was pretty good.
All right, all the best for the game.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You too.
Thank you.
Tito with GoTV Jolly for 4,900 naira today. GoTV, love it.
Here for every home. Watch all 64 games.
Let me ask Mawe Sabi and Julius Agawa, both of you, what is that main challenge for any player where we say normally for national team na bench? What's the main thing where you always do your mind? That's number one. Number two, what keeps a player on the bench? Is it more say you not reach that person or the preference of the coach? Or you know pre-reach? You get why? Let me ask. I have to ask.
Well, it depends on a lot of things. First of all, is the preference of the coach. Sometimes it's also about the opponent and the style the coach wants to play. For example, the coach wants to play defensive, you will feel there is no need to play two strikers up front. So it depends on the strategy he wants to come with and the type of player he wants to use for that strategy. If you don't want a player to, the midfield to be too open, he might bring in natural midfielders who will stay in that midfield. So it depends on the coach, anyways.
And I will tell you again. You asked one question. Player with the bench, waiting they come in mind. You know, if you did bench, I don't go lie for you, Miraji. Take them from me. A player with the bench, nobody say he wish you bad, but Ingo won't get your opportunity to they play. You know, so sometimes if you wish you say yeah, this guy make you don't get small injuries. Say make the opportunity say make a header. But that don't mean saying wish you bad. But he just define his own opportunity to get his own playing time and go in and showcase himself. You know, make I give you an example. It just be like when I come into the national team. I didn't say Celestine Ovaya will honor the invitation that's for that match against Angola. That was on the 13th of I was trying to be on the 13th of January 2001. Like say income, I for not get the opportunity to play. That one sure. I for not get the opportunity, but I played because it no come. And now as I play as it no come, me I can't do it. I can't see that as an opportunity to do it, showcase myself. You know. So any player where you see will tell you saying they bench, you know one play game. That one I lie. Every player wants to play.
Interesting. Every player wants to play. And maybe now why 12 now first coach only we did that year. I look and say, I'll go keep these two men, one of these guys for bench. I beg you know how to do it. You there in front of the other, 2 number 3. You there front, you now advance left back, you now back left back. Mona does the run, now get left, they do left. How was it like combining left back row with another left back? How was it?
It was okay. It was fun.
That was not a traditional coaching method.
But it was fun.
Although it was a high chief that was the coach.
Yes, it was fun because if, for example, if I overlap, I don't say yes, Celestine did there for me. Him too, na defender, him being a left fullback, he go defend for me. And when Celestine overlap, he no say me too, I did there. So you go do it in your mind go cool down. So they come back, you go come back with at ease, you know, at your own time.
How do they know how to overlap? Who go talk say, how they go? How they say take off? I don't know which sign and they give say na me they go for. What's it tough now? What's it tough now? Get them for my say we want take off.
You go see him. You go see the body. You go see the body sign. You go see the body language. It just be like back in the days when they play. You know, when you see a guy now, like we will ball for defense, left fullback, right fullback, or when you say hold the ball for midfield. You know, when you don't see a guy who run out, run out, come out, come run straight, just run out small, run straight. You know, say you want the ball for back of the defense.
You know, want wrong, go pick it.
So you know, say you want the ball for back of defense. So you must understand your player. In the play. So all you need to do, just long one, just drop our back on
because tongue and teeth must quarrel too. It means say you and Baba no quarrel at all. Maybe during the period of your quarrel, the Congo play starts off now. You know, I don't understand. So did you ever have quarrel? Maybe one time, maybe your midfielders no do okay. You just no happy with them. Did you ever have any quarrel? So that you can't expect supply. They looks at you. Now we go. They give you pass. I bet back to defense. Did you ever happen to you? No, because I believe we are humans.
Yes, some players do that. Sometimes the midfielders also they want to take the credits. They want to score goals as well. Sometimes they see an open space where the striker have opened up for a pass. They might want to go solo or they might want to shoot. That kind of situation, you know, you can shout back at your teammate and say, but you know, you saw me.
I know say then those days assists no they count. They keep assist records.
Yes.
Unlike now, if say a midfielder can be happy to say, okay, I've registered 82 assists.
Yes.
But those days now goals. The glory takers now the strikers.
Yes. So that's why these days you see assist counts, the goal scorer also counts. At the end of the day, it's the team. Your team wins the game at the end of the day. So you are not going to be waiting for your self-glory and thinking, okay, let me score the goal alone and then people can praise me. So it's all about the team. But if the opportunity falls for you, why not?
Let me ask, how do they share money with them? If they say a team you get money, like let's say they say, okay, if you scored 5 goals, $10,000 per goal. Let's say they announce to your team, for instance. Now the whole team go like in a can score like 4 goals, so that's 40K. Now the whole team go share the goal scorer they get past the rest for your own time. How they share? The person who scored the goal, they get at least instead of 1,000, you will go get like maybe 1-5, and I think share the ball.
Almost. I will tell you the truth. During our playing days, we hear these things, with our ears, but we know they see them.
You know they see
We
the
don't
money.
hear say every goal, okay, promise, but we don't see it. I'm telling you.
Your match bonus,
So your bonus is yours.
to win your game.
Okay,
Yes.
that's
So
bonus.
when people announce that they are going to give you maybe 10,000 per goal, we will just hear it maybe before the game or even after the game. We might not even hear
You
it
hear
at
me
all.
for media, and I
Yes,
go hear and say.
exactly. And then the game is over. Everybody have gone back to their clubs. So who you want call
Those who owe the
for?
money. Owe the money.
After you don't collect the main one, maybe your own.
don't go.
Those who
So,
Olam, rack
They will
up
collect
themselves,
them.
collect them, share out, do the
no
share
go
out.
hear am.
no,
We will not hear anything like that.
This all you people are saying the same thing. Means say you are in unison with this.
That's true now. Yeah, that's it, though. Yes.
Okay, what can I do for you people now? No. Oh, that's 200 naira over. I don't disgrace myself for Facebook Live. I don't disgrace myself. People will now be doing GoFundMe for me now. Say, see, Brila AP brings that 200 naira notes. Not the new one, say old one. Okay, 09040,089, 09041,089. It is still Australia 0, Denmark 0, Tunisia 0, France 0. That's what's up right now in that group. And in this group, if it stays this way in Group D, France and Australia will advance to the round of 16. Denmark, champions of Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, update. Ladies and gentlemen, update. Tunisia. Talk to me about it.
Yes,
MJ.
topmost Tunisia have taken the lead against France, and it came from the boots of their inspirational captain on the day, Wabi Khazri. He took the ball, and when the door was not just opening, he decided to go on his own. 2-on-1, 2-on-2, and danced through the French midfield like it was an old Arabian dance. It got into the box and just jinked it beyond Steve Mandanda, and it was just enough. The ball crept into the back of the net. It was at snail speed. Nobody could stop it even. And it's just that classic case of when God says yes, nobody can say no. And this time, indeed, that was as far as Wabi Khazri's goal was concerned. Yusuf Fofana turned the ball over in midfield for the Tunisians. The Elia Skhiri won it over, passed it to his captain. Very small, jinky pass, and Wabi Khazri did the rest. It's Tunisia 1, France 0.
Interesting. It's good to lead by example. Skipper armband. I can't say do bless you. To the way armband come back. How the way armband come. My wife before check me say my husband you know man. 09040,089, 09041,089.
Hello, Baba Femi Raji.
Master me, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. This is Sally on the line.
You're welcome, sir.
Well done, sir. I greet the senior people in the studio. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. I have a question for Julius Arahua. Sir, the Nigeria 99 tournament just brought you up as a revelation, just brought you up as a star.
Yes.
So I wanted to know, sir, how was it like playing alongside much more senior players in the 2000 Nations Cup? And by that, I mean people like JJ, people like Kano Wanfo, people like Finidi George, Kechrida. How was it? Because it's just, Nigeria just came, and then you came nowhere and began shining. And I remember the game against Senegal, the way you saved us. So I wanted to know, was it difficult to blend with these people? Because someone like Kano had won African Footballer of the Year twice, and how was it? Did you feel anyhow intimidated, or how was it like, sir?
Well, that is like you taking me back so many years for me to start recounting. Definitely, it was an opportunity for me to come into that talented side because, at that time, it was filled with stars. A lot of great stars were in that team already. And after the Nigeria 99 the tournament, I was invited to join the team. So in the camp, during the preparation in Spain, I had the opportunity of coming to the team, and we trained together. And that gave me the opportunity to know each and every player in that team. So before the tournament started, I was already I've already acquainted myself with the players. It was difficult at first because I'm just coming to a team. They were looking at me like, oh, this young player, probably I might not play, or I might not have the chance to play. But at the end of the day, I was just waiting for my opportunity, to get a chance to go into the pitch and do my own quarter to the nation. And I got the chance, and I proved my point, and I got a permanent jersey from there.
Okay, well, thank you very much for that, Julius Efosa Akawa. Somebody has perhaps just followed in your footsteps and scored a World Cup goal. It's Matthew Leckie from Australia, who has given Australia the lead. And Tunisia's position in second place was just for a matter of minutes. Because Matthew Leckie, straight from a counter, the Danes were camped in the Australian penalty box. And against the run of play, stole the ball, quickly turned it over to Michel Duke. Michel Duke surged forward and just squared it straight to Leckie, who had one job, and that was just to put it beyond the goalkeeper. Calm turned the Danish defender inside out like a local delicacy and just had the ball in the back of the net of his left foot. It was Tunisia with the left. It was Australia who scored with the left foot. It's the left footers doing beautiful things today. It is Australia 1, Denmark 0, Tunisia 1, France 0. And at the moment, as it is, France are going through as group winners. Australia are going through as group runners-up. As it stands, Tunisia will need Denmark to get that equalizer if they would have any chance of going through. Because as it stands, it's Australia 6, France 6, Australia 6, Tunisia 4, Denmark 1. And of course, talking about that one, then let's quickly let you know about the statistics as far as those two games are concerned. In the game between Australia and Denmark, Australia's goal has come despite them having 33% possession. You've got the Danes with 67% of the possession. And the number of times they've lost possession in the defensive half, Australia have done so 26 times. We've got Denmark doing it 24 times. By the way, France have made a triple change. Kylian Mbappe has been introduced. The worst thing that can happen to you right now. William Saliba has also been introduced for Le Bleu as this game is concerned. France are turning on the screw. It looks like they want to go for the jugular and get this game straight back in their hands. And Saliba replaces Raphael Varane. Veretou's been replaced by Adrien Rabiot. Kingsley Coman has been replaced by Kylian Mbappe for Le Bleu. So France have made 3 changes there, and those are game-changing substitutions, you would say. Issam Jebeli has also replaced the goal scorer for Tunisia, Wabi Khazri, who injured himself in the process of scoring that goal. So as it stands right now, it is still Tunisia that lead by a goal to nothing, but for how much longer, we don't know. Let's let you know that there are 57 duels apiece for the two teams, 56% success rate for Australia, 44% for Denmark. In terms of aerial duels, 21 apiece for the two teams, 72% won by the Aussies, 28% won by the Danes so far. In terms of successful dribbles, Denmark have had 3 successful dribbles. Australia have 0 in terms of successful dribbles. 6 fouls won by Australia, 9 won by Denmark. 2 offside calls for the Danes, none for Australia. 2 corners awarded apiece for the two teams. In terms of the metrics going forward, Australia have 7 shots, Denmark have 6. 4 on target for the Aussies, 2 for Denmark, 1 block shot for Australia, 2 for the Danes in this game. Shot accuracy excluding blocked shots, 67% for the Aussies, 50% for the Danes in this game. 6 key passes for Australia, 5 key passes for Denmark as well. In terms of the tackle success rate, 55% for Australia, 87% for Denmark. 12 clearances for Australia, 14 for Denmark in this game. 43 recoveries for Australia, 51 for Denmark. And in terms of the defensive recoveries, Denmark lead that metric by 25-20. So you would say, of course, it would be fair to say that the game is not really reflected. The scoreline is not really reflected what's going on in the game. Let's also let you know that for the Tunisia-France game, perhaps you'd have the same thoughts because Tunisia have 55% 45% possession. France have 55% in terms of possession. In terms of possession lost in the defensive half is 21 to Tunisia, 29 to France, 34 possession lost in the middle third for Tunisia, 30 for France. And in terms of duels, 75 duels in this game, 40% success rate for Tunisia, 60% for France, 15 aerial duels apiece, 60% aerial duels won by Tunisia, 40% by France. 2 successful dribbles for the Eagles of Carthage, 4 for the French Le Bleu. 6 fouls, 1 apiece by the 2 teams. 3 offsides for Tunisia, 1 for France. 6 corners for Tunisia, 2 for France. In terms of the shots in total, 5 for Tunisia, 2 for France. In terms of shots inside the box, 3 for Tunisia, 1 for France. Shooting accuracy, 60% for Tunisia. Shooting accuracy for France, 0%. Key passes, 4 for Tunisia, 2 for France. In terms of the yellow cards, 1 for Tunisia, none for France. In terms of tackles, 14 tackles made by Tunisia, 29 by France. 65% success tackle rate for the Tunisians, 52% for the French. 6 clearances for Tunisia, 10 for the French as well. In terms of interceptions, it's 3 for Tunisia, 11 for France as well. And in terms of recoveries, ball recoveries, 43 for Tunisia, 38 for France. And for those who perhaps might be wondering a bit about this game is being watched by the crème de la crème. The FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, is watching the game between Tunisia and France, while the president of Paris Saint-Germain, Nasser El-Khelaifi, is also sitting in the stands watching the game between Tunisia and France. Perhaps he'll be thinking he was going to see Kylian Mbappe. Perhaps a bit disappointed that he didn't see him at the start of the first half, but now Mbappe has come on. So yes, hopefully Mbappe can impress his owner there in the stands. Let's also let you know that Wabi Khazri is the first African player in World Cup history to score in 3 consecutive starts, and he has been directly involved in each of Tunisia's last 5 goals at the tournament. 3 goals and 2 assists. And of course, that pass coming from, I like to call him Bayo Salah, Joseph Obicheson.
Actually, Joe. Amongst all Negroes, he's a black man, you know. Just like today, Brizzy tell me, say the event what we do, say she gets sunburn. I say,
do black people have sunburn?
I can imagine how somebody.
Sorry, do people of color have sunburn?
Yeah,
Poppy
melanin gets sunburn. I say, hey, Brizzy. Too much foreign movies. Okay, thanks so much, FG. I appreciate ya. Please pray for Tunisia that Denmark will equalize. I didn't say equalize, equalize. So that's to favor Tunisia. 09041,089. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, Bafemi, good evening.
Yes, sir. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, my name is John Dark.
John Dark. It is France trailing against Tunisia 1-0.
Yeah,
Denmark,
yeah,
1-0.
good. Good things happening to African teams, and I honestly pray for Denmark to pull level against Australia. Tunisia has really done enough in this match. I'm really impressed with them. Yeah, but Pajay, yeah, Julius,
yes,
good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, my way Sabi, you did yeah.
Man, where's Sabi?
Yeah, now your guy, you John Dark, yeah, Pajay, yeah. I don't fight Pajay, the first person to score at the FIFA under-20 Nigeria 99 here. I want to ask you one question. Yes, you played at Esperance. You took the Tunisian league by storm, the same Tunisia that is playing here.
Yes.
You also played at Shakhtar Donetsk and Ukraine.
Yes.
And you are so good. Your skill, you are kind of striking. You are so fast. You have this excellent ability to lose your marker. But my question is this: why did you struggle at Wigan?
Well,
what happened to you at Wigan? And the second question is, the decision to move to Wigan, to the English League that time, was it a decision you regretted, or what actually happened to you? Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for that question. If anything happens to you in life, you don't have to regret it. You take it as a lesson. What happened was that that particular year I had a new coach in my team who just deliberately didn't want me in the team, and because he wanted to buy new players, but because I was in the team as the main striker in the team, you cannot just take me out of the team without any reason. So he started doing that, keeping me on the bench, and the fans kept asking questions and all that. So I got frustrated. I said, you know what, I need to leave the team. Even the president of the team didn't want me to leave at that time. But at the end of the day, the coach was very adamant because he wants to buy new players, because that's where most European coaches, they make their money. When they bring new players into the team, they buy South American players, especially the Brazilians. They want to make more money. So they did that, and I was frustrated. I didn't want to stay. I wanted to leave at all costs. I wanted to just go anywhere. So when the offer came from Wigan, you remember Wigan at that time, they just came from the championship, and their first 10 games, they lost it, and they were desperate. They were desperate to, to secure a win at all costs. They came, and, I didn't even want to know all those other questions that I needed to ask. I just
wanted to get out of there. Moment.
So I just wanted to get out of there and go there. Of course, our football was different. Our play was different. In Shakhtar, even till today, when you watch Shakhtar play, it's all about, keeping possession. It's all about walking almost into the net of your opponent. We play some kind of possession football. So when I got to Wigan, it was a different ball game. They were kicking the ball. Sometimes you are on the left side, they are kicking the ball to the right wing, and you have to run across the field. You have to running before you come back, another run. So it was a different kind of football for me. And also, while I was in Ukraine, for all these years, the fitness level was very, very high, because almost every day we train 2 times, morning, evening, to prepare for the weekend games. Maybe towards the end of the week, like Thursday, they can give you a rest so that you can recover before the game. But when I got to Wigan, it was training maybe 2 times a week. And then you expect to be fit for the game, because they rest a lot of players. A lot of players were getting injured because they were fighting too much. The game was different. They play long balls, and they expect you to stay up front, or sometimes you come back. And so it was a different ball game for me, and I didn't really settle down well in the team. The first 2 games, I was given opportunity to play. After that, it was all about 5 minutes to the end of the game. They introduced me. So I didn't really enjoy the football there. And immediately I said, no, what, I need to, to leave. I went to Turkey, and I started banging my goals in Turkey just immediately. And then my team had to call me back and say, you know what, you need to come back, because now we see that you are doing well in Turkey, and we want you to come back because we are playing in the Champions League, and we want you to, be part of this team. So I have to go back and then continue my playing football. Everywhere I've been, I've tried my best to contribute to my team. I've scored goals. I've tried my best to score goals for my team. But in Wigan, I didn't have that opportunity, because the first time I came, I played under a coach. Before 2 months, he was sacked. They brought another coach. Another 4 months, the coach was sacked. So I played like under 3 coaches in just 1 season. So as a new coach is coming in, they are bringing in their own players, so the playing time was reduced. So I didn't really have playing time. A lot of people will say, oh, I played 10 games, 20 games, whatever, but they were all 5 minutes to the end of the game. The first 2 games that I played was 90 minutes, the game Arsenal and Manchester United. Those were the 2 full-time game that I played, and that was it. I didn't really play most of the games. So that was just the issue. But whatever happens is part of lessons. I take it as a lesson in my life, and I will learn from it, and I moved on.
All right, interesting. So apropos question, here now, you can now begin to win your arguments once again in your office. Having a newspaper stand. 09040,089, 09041,089. Tunisia 1, France 0, Australia 1, Denmark 0. Get ready, another goal is coming. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Baba Femi.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you, sir.
Julius Agawa, G2, sir.
Good evening. You're welcome.
Ufa in busy.
I hail you, bro. I greet you. Good evening.
Tosi, good evening.
Tosi is greeting you too.
All right. I wanted to comment or add to what Ifeanyi Udeze said when Baba Femi Raji asked him about how do you know a signal of your colleagues on the pitch. You see, this is what we are lacking in Nigerian teams today, the spirit, the unity in spirit, in mind and body is not there. The way that Julius Agawa and Ifeanyi Udeze gave us that time. That is what we are lacking. In fact, that is one of the reasons why we lost this World Cup. The spirit is not there. You know, today when Ifeanyi Udeze was interviewing the Prince of Monaco, Victor Ekweba, that is what he was naming, that the spirit, you know, the spirit of Nigeria. It's not about the money. They just want to enjoy the game. They want to deliver for their country. As an instrumentalist, I don't need to. I have experience of when I'm on the set playing. My drummer or other instrumentalists, if I just look into their eyes, they know what I'm thinking in my mind.
Yes.
So it's just because of that unity of mind, body, and spirit. And that is what we are asking the Super Eagles. I hope Nigeria will part for the next World Cup. You guys are doing great job. I bless Brila FM. God bless you guys.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much as well. Thank you. In attendance right now with the game between Tunisia and France at the Education City Stadium, 43,627 spectators. And Tunisia lead by a goal to nothing. Yeah, 09041,089. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you, sir.
I think Moses. Calling from
You're welcome, Moses.
Yeah, I want to talk to Julius Agawa.
Karigo.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Big brother.
How are you?
I want to ask a question.
Yes. Go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead.
Karigo, Moses.
Yeah, I want to. I can say that when we are coming from Nigeria, I want to know why our football is no more longer as before again. I found out that in 1985, Nigeria went to on the 20 World Cup. That is Moscow 85.
Yes.
We have good players.
Yes.
Goalkeeper Loago, Samsi Siasia, Captain Andrew Uwe, and other players, Waidi Akone, Osado Babaifo, Chile 87, Sadi 89. But now, why is it that now our football is no more like in those days? And somebody had just said, the spirit, the passion is no longer there again. Why is it what happened to our football in these days? That is my question.
Oh, okay. First of all, we have to look inward. If you look at our league today, is it what we used to be proud of? Our league in the past used to produce a lot of football players, a lot of fantastic football players from the league. And so a lot of these players went on to play for the national team, either the under 20, under 23, or the senior national team from the home league. But today, our league is nowhere to be found because players are no longer interested in playing in the league anymore because there's no incentive, there's no encouragement, there's nothing coming out of it. A lot of players are being owed salaries, and then how do you encourage them to play? We need to look inward if we want to bring back those emotions. Now we are looking for people who are already made it abroad so that we can invite them. That is a shortcut, that's a shortcut because it's easier to just see somebody playing abroad because we don't know how that person got there. We don't know how that person signed the contract. But once we are seeing them on TV and they are playing one club abroad, we just invite them to come and play. It will be different if you invite a player from Europe to come and play. That player did not go through that African mentality. He did not go through that stress of succeeding in life. So that kind of player, he will take it easy when they're on the pitch. First of all, they will not want to put their legs, if it's a 50-50 tackle, they will not want to put their leg because they don't want to get injured. So it's not, their mind is not there, but they want to play the game because they want to represent, probably to increase their caps, or probably they want to play and get 75% to play in England or whatever. But it's not because they are playing from their hearts. It's not because they want to represent the country or their fatherland. You know what I mean? So those are the things we need to look into, because a player that comes from Nigeria, for example, that was trained here, played here, grew up here, the mentality will be different. That fighting spirit is always there, because they know that they were suffering before, and then football gave them the opportunity to come out of that suffering and then become a better player. So that person will be playing with determination and with fight in their blood.
Okay,
so that's the difference.
Thanks. Okay, thank you, sir. I'm very, very grateful, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. God bless.
All right, God bless you also too, Baba. Hey, Ashiri. You there yet? When you get men them fool my back. As I tell you like this, I fear no evil. Men them fool my back. See, I feel somebody who has told me to ask you a question. They said they were calling you policeman. I know you've told us the story before. I beg, sure, sir. Niger police. You don't collect 20 naira for junction before. I beg. Officer Julius, you don't stay for roadblock before collect 15 naira. Were you a policeman?
How many times?
I know you said something like that. I know the story. But the guy still tell me, say, when they call him, some callers even still say, you were in the police. Remember when that one guy wake up? Say you were a enforcement in the police.
Everybody knows, because, that was my amateur team that I played for. And then they signed me for Bender Insurance. And then the fans who did not know my name, they started calling me police because I came from the police machine team. And then it's football. We all know that it's football, and then that is what.
But I hope you use that one on principle. I mean, the fear you say be police.
Yeah, I was intimidating them. So.
Well, how far egg? Is that you collect egg? Boss, you collect egg.
Follow.
You collect eggs too.
They won't pay
football by batter. I wish say Brila will feel that same thing. They give you microphone and earphone.
Ask Julius. You see the police up till now. See the collect.
How? Am I playing for them? I'm no longer playing. So
some people don't understand, say, because you played for the team, not that you were a policeman. You played, that was your amateur team.
Yes.
And that was maybe where you were groomed, you got the opportunity to now sign FA Cup, and then the insurance can scout you, come pick you, you can't go there. And the plan was to earn more money, but you earn more eggs.
You sure say you see they collect salary from?
You sure say they collect pension from police?
Those one where they don't collect salary.
Police pension reforms. Did you say your name not there inside the pension reforms? Police reforms.
Maybe we should go and check.
Because maybe then they promote you. No. You feel be AIG by now. AIG. Julius Agawa. Pension. You know, they collect your money. Please, let's check. Well, but in case he did that, better transfer to me. My name is Femi Julius Agawa. That's why they change identity. Okay, that's good. So now you've heard those that you where they ask, and you wake up say you were in the force, you in the police. You don't hear now. That day I just didn't want to talk. When you say you were in the force, I say which force? Centripetal force, I be centripetal force. The force where they hold the earth for an orbit or the I don't know. 09040,089. 85 minutes gone. Tunisia 1, France 0. Tunisians will be praying, God of Denmark, favor Denmark, make them score, make them at least equalize. They are praying now. Tunisians and Denmark, they are in unison right now. I'll check the distance between Tunisia and Denmark, make I check them diplomatic ties. Whether they even get a relationship. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Baba Femi.
Where does sir?
Osha Dubulebo.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm first-time caller.
Hey, first-time caller. Oh, yeah, now. You didn't hear that bell? You didn't feel up on your head?
My name you know what is okay. Like my name is Moshood.
Moshood.
Please, I greet Odiese and.
It's not Odiese, it's Udeze.
Okay, thank you very much.
And Agawa.
Welcome, we greet you.
So, Odiese.
Well done. Please, I want to ask Mr. Julius Agawa some question. That during Senegal and Nigeria for Lagos, where they take carry and enter inside, where Condita score 2-1 against Senegal. I hear say something there inside that push that time. Because before we see that goal, we don't know say we will see that goal. Hello?
Yes, we are hearing you.
So that thing we get pressure. Say, what can happen? So as they can't carry Julius, now true something they the push be something no did there.
Yeah, so something was there.
Ha! You see the thing?
Because from the bench, you know, I came in 85th.
I know
minute.
now. Well, Olise self.
Yes,
be
came
like
in.
say you know they well.
Yes,
you know
he
they
had
well
malaria.
that time. Then carry and enter. You say one enter.
Cool down. Now you cool down. Now you the ask question. Now you see the answer. You know the person when they feel the answer. You see the follow and drag.
No vex.
Cool down. You be like person when say the person will tell you. So you go say I'm telling you. Now you they tell you. So cool down. Cool down.
Now everything you do on top.
I do on top. Cool down. Oh yeah, hold on first. Make we hear. You don't ask us. Make it talk. Oh yeah, make it talk now.
Well done, sir.
So we were on the bench, so we saw that they kept something inside the net, and so we were signaling the players in the field, but they could not hear because of the noise in the stadium. So when I was substituted, I just went there. You know, we found it in and we took it, and then we gave it to one of the officials, and then so that was what happened that day. You know, and after that, the goals came in. So we don't know what it is, what's significance of that, or whether it was part of why they scored, because they scored very early in that match, and we looked for equalizer for first half, second half. You know, towards the end, we couldn't see any equalizer. So there was pressure. The whole stadium were quiet.
That's where you see. You come
You know, it's just like something tied together. You know, but you couldn't open it to see what it is. You know,
like with thread.
Yes.
Oh, okay, now you go carry the thing. I said, oh man. Shut up! I thought she gets one here. So you went there. Sorry, what village are you from in Edo State?
From Benin City.
Benin City. Sorry, hold on. So as a Benin boy, waiting give you the courage. I don't know waiting you carry. I don't know whether you carry something.
We don't carry anything. We know they fear anything.
So you just do this, you say, oh, now this thing, you carry it.
Immediately I took it, they started running after me because, you know, the goalkeeper, the defender, they chased after me. They wanted to take it back. And because
I know say that you still repeat again, 2002. When we Soruma won't play that penalty, they can't take style, they delay. Somebody can't enter dressing room, come out again, bring something, still put out. So you remember?
Wait,
exactly.
So all those things, not be everything coming at the catch. So they can't chase you as you go carry the... As a strong Benin boy. As a strong Benin boy, now you go carry the juju. Man. I got me, if not be say, you know, for go Senegal, give you like 44 babes for Senegal. Give me Chief Stars title for Dakar. 09040,089. Now me, I go see, go there, go conquer them babes. Hello.
Yeah, Baba Femi.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you.
Good evening, sir. I greet the gentleman then.
Yeah, gentlemen, greet you too.
Yeah, my name is Favor from...
You're welcome, Favor. Hello, Favor.
In Akwa Ibom State.
Go ahead.
We here in Akwa Ibom State, we salute Brila very well. One of the best brand of radio we have ever seen. I have a question for my Uganda, Emma Wesabi.
All right.
My question is that during that time that he played, he entered the team, there was a great player by then. Was it Celestine Babayaro? Yeah. But I want to ask, when Babayaro was playing ahead of him, like, has anything in mind, make this man come out, make I enter more the young player, all those things? Because he said that when a player is not given opportunity, the best thing will be praying for another one to have him. So I want to hear from him. Did he have any intention like that? But it's just that he didn't put it in mind, just minus something.
Okay, make I tell you what's happening. When they invite me, the first invitation when I get, when I come national team, Celestine no honor in own invitation. So and at no time when I come play Celestine they play, I can't day bench. I don't come into national team, they can't day bench watch Celestine play. You know, had it be say Celestine come for that game against Zambia, I for day bench. And the truth be say, me too, I for the pray. No,
make injury.
Make I get my opportunity to play. No, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. Everybody want play. I don't go lie for you. And the truth be that, because I want to showcase myself as well. So I got to find opportunity to come in and do what? And showcase myself as well. But for me, I did fortunate because he no come. So me, I come. So nobody follow me drag that position. So that my first invitation, I come, I play. As I say no come, I knock my chest today. You know what I did for that first game? When I enter the field, I look up, I carry my hand, knock for the pitch. I say today, I die for this field. I knock my hand for the ground. I say today, I die here today. Then people they must know me for this country today. Here, I die.
But when you enter, nobody say they plan to give snake bites or anything.
No, snake. I don't be Tony. I don't be Tony. Snake bite is not Tony. It's not Tony.
No. We even say we do snake bite, so giant bites, you don't see. Bascoach,
Tony. Tony gets snake bites. Don't be me.
No, microphone. No.
Now only strikers of you understand that.
You said?
Normally, I'm a midfielder. Normally. The fake coach when we use that.
You see player, you see Ronaldo, he disrespect the hand.
The fake coach.
See, you played your last game for Brila Bees.
The fake coach.
Better go and organize novelty match for Wario.
I want to ask one question. Julius Agawa is a striker. Have you ever played in the defensive midfield before?
No.
How you go be if they put you for defensive midfield? That coach, any coach will put you for defensive midfield, it's how it work.
Well, it depends
on the strategy of the coach. Yes. Wait. Have you ever talked against your coach? Say you don't sabi work. Have you ever told your coach that? If you try, what did the coach go do for you? Thank you.
This coach. Because the coach. My Sabi, Julius, because I don't want to disrespect the coach. I played the forward like that.
No,
I played it. They don't mark me out.
Because that's the only position where you think he's snake bite. That front.
They can't mark me out.
Okay, we don't hear. But sorry, official statement from Brila Bees. Tony played his last game on the 20th of November. Expect a novelty match. Venue, Warri Township Stadium. Testimonial. Warri Township Stadium will be hosting the game in between Efru All-Stars versus Asaba United. Efru All-Star versus Anyoma United. Efru, thank God say you did here. Thank you. Now you go be our MC that day. I don't agree. No be even waffle na NIS. Sorry, I don't talk down. Na PHE, sorry. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 minutes added time. 8 minutes added in the game Tunisia France. It ends this way. Tunisia's dream of advancing in the round of 16 is over. They will get back to Tunis and they will tell them you guys have tried. But right now, I don't know the diplomatic tie between Tunisia and Denmark. If it's tied to this game, then it is over. There will be no more diplomatic ties because Denmark owed them one duty to at least score this goal and level up. Otherwise, man, brothers killing brothers. 09041,089. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Bafana.
Yeah, good evening to you, sir.
I greet Man Wesabi.
Man Wesabi greets you too.
I greet Julius Agawa.
Good evening.
The senior man. This is Akari Daniel.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you know that time, if I did and Julius Agawa there, the fear of Super Eagles that time in the whole Africa, even in the whole world, the fear of Super Eagles is the beginning of wisdom to anybody that wants to face us. And we, the fans, that time we have that confidence that even though we are playing against Argentina or Brazil, no matter what, even though it's going to be 3-2, the cause must come back. That confidence is there. That assurance is there. That rest of mind is there. We don't watch ball with tension. For all the Super Eagles now that are carrying legs like pregnant women, they need to flush them out. If we don't want to have PP, they just need to flush them out because I don't see any one of them apart from Osimhen come to the middle and take Alex Iwobi and go to the defense and take second. Other ones, let them flush them out. They don't even qualify to even wear Nigerian green and white shirt because all the heartache they cause us is enough. But that day when I watched Brila and Lagos Island, Anthony became a defender. Anthony, instead of Anthony to face Lagos Island, Anthony come back, Lagos Island, I think a defender. Because even if they don't get injury before, come they work out like us. Because he can't move, because he's Congo. Because now they don't get time to put mark for this. I can't look at it like this. They play snake bikes. Then we don't play like this. They play. I sure not the smart thing. I beg. I know I'll get a protection again. All this Super good. And I wish Tunisia all the best. I want to make them at call.
Anyway, Tunisia have been successfully eliminated from the tournament. Thanks so much. I appreciate you because Australia are beating Denmark 1-0. The game between Australia and Denmark has ended. Australia have won 1-0. Ladies and gentlemen, the game, France have equalized. France have leveled up in that game, solidifying their position with 7 points. So it is Tunisia 1 and France 1. Tunisia 1 and France 1. Tunisia 1 and France 1. Yes, that's what's up. Tunisia 1, France 1. The referee will still say, Ozigo, I've had enough. I they pepper me. He gets some games. I wanted to ask the Fideliato. He gets some games where he say, you're going to say, which kind of rubbish with this now? What's it be all this? I don't they pay me. I want to sleep. Yes, Tunisia 1, France 1. Tunisia 1, France 1. As it stands this way, Tunisia will finish with 2 points. France will leave the group undefeated. 7 points. Australia already got sealed 6 points. France will have 2 points with no win. In fact, France and Denmark will be the same thing in terms of no wins. However, 2 draws by Tunisia and Denmark. No wins. But 2 draws in the path of Tunisia. The game is over already. And the Tunisians are indeed shedding tears. The ladies shedding tears. How I wish my comfortable shoulder was there to comfort the Tunisian, not men, Tunisian babes. Tunisian babes, age 21 to 35. See, Breezy, they look me say, you are there, yeah, they talk Tunisian babe. Leave me, I want to just I feel like giving away 80 million sales. Now, too, I want 80 million sales. I don't be doing 80 million sales. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's over in that game as well. However, yes, there's going to be a video assistant referee check. A VAR check on that goal. France scored. Okay, there'll be a check on that goal. FJ, talk to us about it.
Yes, topmost. Antoine Griezmann was offside when the first pass into the box was played. That is it. It accounts for that phase of play. As long as that phase of play was not gone, then that means the goal can be ruled out for offside. Griezmann was clearly offside. I know I studied architecture, but come on, this was just too much, man. He built.
Oh, no, he's such your own one. That's you know, he's a real estate developer. He was there measuring one plot.
So, topmost, the referee, Matthew Konga, will make the decision at this point in time, and the goal has been cancelled.
The goal has been cancelled, so France will be defeated in this group stage. Yeah, that's what's up. France is being ruled out as offside. So it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Even though they are saying it's over. This is what the Lord can do. Hallelujah, brethren. Pastor Shay, hallelujah. Can you see it? They say it's over. Now they are doing correction to the miracle. Hallelujah. Okay, Tunisia lead France by a goal to nothing. Yes, by a goal to nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, the game will soon be said to be over, and then Tunisia would have successfully beaten France. Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening to you, sir.
My name is David, sir.
Your name is?
My name is David.
David, I thought I had Jameson. Okay, David, go ahead.
Thank you, please. I just want to ask one question, please, because me and my guy, we argue about something. If, as it stands now, France win this World Cup, are they going to give Karim Benzema a medal? Because he has not been in the place.
Yeah, he's still officially a member of the squad. If they win, he will get a medal. And as long as he's registered, he will get a medal.
Because this thing got a serious argument in my play. Like, I was like...
Anyway, meanwhile, the game is over. Tunisia don't beat France. Yes, Karim Benzema will get a medal. If Cameroon wins this World Cup, Andre Onana will get a medal.
Thank you. I think I will use that one to make money.
Hey, well done, money maker.
I still need to teach some people football.
Well done. Oh, yeah, no. Okay. All right, LJ, talk to us about it.
Yes, topmost, it's all done and dusted in the two games between Tunisia and France, as well as Australia and Denmark. Both teams, Tunisia winning 1-0 against France, courtesy of a goal from Khazri, jersey number 10. That goal coming in the 58th minute, while Australia won courtesy of a goal from Matthew Leckie in the 60th minute in that particular part of town. Of course, what that means is that the France are now set to meet most likely Argentina or Saudi Arabia or possibly even Mexico in the round of 16. Because I'm very sure Poland are going to finish top of that group and they'll play Australia. So we are promised at least one dead team in the quarterfinals. One useless team. I need to wonder why there's always a useless team making the quarterfinals of the World Cup.
You a team will come World Cup. One of them they call useless team.
Yeah, useless team.
Team will play qualify for
they're
World Cup.
Team.
How they qualify?
They're useless team.
If they are useless, how do they qualify?
Well, they reach there, Sha.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So they are part of it.
They are part of it. How they play qualifiers before they come they reach World Cup.
Yeah,
FG.
You know, I just need to know why.
What would they call them?
Abi,
there are great teams that are at home. Great teams.
Can you mention them? I know one, the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Great teams are at home, yes. Great teams are at home.
Great teams like the Azzurri of Italy.
Italy, yes. Great teams at home.
Yes. Good teams like Sweden.
At home, yeah.
Yeah, they are home as well.
Yes.
They don't play qualifier.
They play qualifier.
Now you people qualify. You say,
you want to mention good team, not to Macedonians.
Thomas, this is Tunisia's third ever World Cup win. In their 18th game.
Wow.
They played 18 World Cup matches. This is their third win. And Antoine Griezmann came off the bench today. This is the 70th consecutive matches played for France since 2017.
So they get a win every 6 games.
Yes, they win every 6 games. This is their 6th World Cup. And
every 6 games they get a win.
Yeah, every 2 World Cup editions they win 1 game. For every 2 World Cup editions they win 1 game. So that's Tunisia is a lot as far as the World Cup is concerned.
Okay, so we gotta go on a break right now.